So much stuff going on.
And then there's a switch right on the top here.
You have to stay down.
A big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Good morning, Rim Country. Chris Higgins in the studio. Hope you're having a great Thursday morning, or as Randy Roberson likes to refer to it, Friday Eve. I love that. I love Friday Eve. It just sounds so much more fun than Thursday, you know, Friday Eve. Well, on Tuesday, we had Chuck Marinick in the studio on our Community Spotlight program, and we were talking about the Veterans Helping Veterans program, which is a great program here in Rim Country. They provide so many services and help to veterans in our community. So today, it's great that we can bring you information about an event that also supports our veterans here in Rim Country. And it's been going on, I guess this is the 11th year now of our Veterans Dental event. So in the studio is Sarah Hubbard from Payson Premier Dental, and Bud Huffman, who is, I think, you don't really, there isn't a title, but I think just Veterans Ambassador. Veterans Ambassador. And, you know,
I don't know about ambassador. I've been called many things, but not ambassador.
Veterans, you know, helper. The helper of veterans, where, and Bud, you know, you've been involved in so many events, programs, connecting veterans to services that help them. He's a connector, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just supporter of fellow veterans in the community. Mm-hmm. Which there's a lot of individuals like that, aren't there, Bud?
Oh yes, there's a lot of them here. In the Rim Country, there's within a 50-mile radius, there is 7,500 veterans.
Veterans, wow.
And there is a lot of people that like to help. Mm-hmm. And, well, I'm with the Payson Military Honor Guard, mm-hmm. and we are becoming very busy. And especially now that it's getting close to Veterans Day, mm-hmm. we are really going to be busy. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been with the Honor Guard 16 going on 17 years.
Wow.
And now then they voted me part of the admin, or the administration portion of it anyway. Mm-hmm. And I thought they liked me.
Were you not? Did you miss one of the meetings and that's when you got voted?
No, I was there. No, they. Yeah. I've enjoyed doing the Honor Guard and everything, but I've also enjoyed 11 years ago that Dr. Wade said, Bud, how can we get the word out about this thing? And so I started taking flyers and getting on the radio and all that stuff to get the word out to the veterans. And now, like down in Tonto Basin, there's people sitting there waiting for that flyer to come out so they can get going on that. So I've done 11 years.
Wow.
11 years.
There we go. Yeah.
And 11 does have a very big significance. Mm-hmm. It was whenever they wanted to do the arm assist in Europe, they made it for the 11th month, the 11th day, and the 11th hour. Mm. And then the armistice started. And here we are on 11. We're year number 11 doing this. So 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
There you go.
I like it. I like that.
And Sarah, so Payson Premier Dental started this 11 years ago?
Yes, so 11 years ago, we were High Desert Dentistry,
High
and it was
Desert
Dr. Mattern
Okay.
started it. Dr. Wade, though, worked in the practice at that point. Yeah, but then when we changed over to Payson Premier Dental, when Dr. Wade purchased the practice, and we just obviously kept it going.
Mm-hmm. And now, how many dentists are
Yes,
participating?
so I have all the flyers almost ready. I got the last of the details this morning. So we have five dental offices, and we're actually kind of upping the game this year. Maybe it's appropriate because it's 11th year. But we have, we're in contact with the person who coordinates the donations for the warming center. And so each of these offices, I think, now one of them, it hasn't gotten total approval yet because I was just calling this morning about this. But so we'll have a donation box, and they really need, so it's kind of like bringing the whole community, bringing all of our patients in. Like, not only can we provide services, the dental services, but you could bring in sweatpants, long sleeve t-shirts, and flannel shirts, and socks. These are the things that the warming center really needs for its veterans that come through. And we'll all have donation boxes in our offices for that as well. So kind of rallying the community around that. Specifically size medium and large.
Wow. So I guess for those listening and watching on our Facebook page that haven't heard of this program before, and especially if they're a veteran, what does the program entail, or what is?
So I guess there's two components now.
Okay.
One for the community where you can bring in the donations, and we'll have boxes in our offices through Veterans Day. But then for veterans, it's free dental services. The week of, each office sets their own hours. So, like November 8th, Centerpoint Dental is offering either an extraction, a filling, or a cleaning at no cost. On the 9th, it's Anderson Dental Group and Alpine Family Dentistry. Mountain Family Dentistry is doing it for 2 weeks, so it's from let's see, I just got those dates this morning. Okay, the 6th through the 16th, and they're offering a free cleaning or a free exam.
Wow.
And then all year round, they offer, and our office does as well, actually, discounted prices for veterans all year round. And then our office is doing November 10th.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool that it's all different days, and we just randomly, we don't get together and do that. Each office chooses their own day.
Just chooses their own day. So how do veterans sign up for these services?
Yes, so you just need to call one of the offices and make an appointment. And you want to do that ASAP because it's already.
And veterans can start doing that right now?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so.
You're really good at reading.
Okay, I'm good at reading. So we'll go through here again. This is for the Veterans Dental event, and the different offices provide either a free basic cleaning, an extraction, or a filling, and all you need is your VA ID, or if you don't have a VA ID, another identification showing that you were in the military, if it's on your license, or a DD 214 as well. But space is limited, so please contact one of the following dental offices to reserve your appointment. Again, this is by appointment only.
Yes. Yep.
So November 8th is when Centerpoint Dental's offering the services, and their phone number is 928-472-2500. And then Anderson Dental Group, November 9th. And their phone number is 928-474-4581. Also November 9th, Alpine Family Dentistry, and their phone number is 474-3216. And then from November 6th to the 16th is Mountain Family Dentistry, and their phone number is 928-363-4149. And then Payson Premier Dental, their day is November 10th, and their phone number is 472-8400. So those are all the offices, and we'll get this information up on our Facebook page and website. But again, it fills up quickly.
It does. Because Bud has been so great in the past promoting it.
I know, and that's where you brought in the big gun, Bud Huffman,
always.
to get the word out to the veterans, and that's what you did, huh, Bud? I mean, just getting it out there in all the groups.
Yes, the first year I took all the flyers around, and they go, what is this for? Free dental. And they go, whoa. And then the next year I started taking them around, they go, we've been waiting for that, give it here.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to make more, so we got it in pine, strawberry, Tonto Basin, all the way down, so we get it out and about, and hopefully we'll fill these doctors' offices up.
Oh, yeah, each year, now every year, all of the appointments are filled.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there are any spots that don't go unfilled, and with that many veterans in the community, in the area, 7,500, in the area, so there are probably a high percentage of those need, maybe some dental work, and a cleaning, even if it's just a cleaning, if you don't have any cavities, don't need an extraction, a cleaning, that's great each year.
This is all they get. So since it's free, they're jumping on it. So, and I go to the Beeline every morning for coffee, and there's people in there already asking about it and everything. So it's one of the things people wait for. So, and then as soon as they get out of the chair from this year, they're already booking for next year.
Yeah, trying to, right? And again, if you're just tuning in or just joined us on Facebook, talking with Sarah Hubbard from Payson Premier Dental and Bud Huffman, who has been instrumental in getting this program out to the veterans in our community, and it's the 11th year for this Veterans Dental event or Dental Day, where 5 different dentist offices or dental offices here in town provide free services to our veterans. And I love on the flyer, it says, we're thankful to live in a free country and are grateful for the hard work and dedication of our soldiers. This is our way of giving back. So it's great that these dental offices, again, it's Payson Premier Dental, Mountain Family Dentistry, Alpine Family Dentistry, Anderson Dental Group, and Centerpoint Dental, that they provide all these services, free basic cleaning, an extraction, or a filling. And it's done for the offices November 8th through the 10th, but then Mountain Family Dentistry is expanding their appointments to take place from November 6th to the 16th. So it's great because that's, all of your time, all of, your attention for that day or during those days is just serving veterans.
Yeah, for most of them. I think with Mountain Family, they expanded it because they're also seeing their regular patients as well. So that's why they expanded the time frame. But yeah, I know our office, it's just only veterans that day.
Wow, that's it is great. And so, do you participate each year yourself, Bud?
No, I've never had the cleaning or anything like that. Just put out the flyers.
Just, come on. That's
No,
funny.
it's, I enjoy trying to help. It makes my heart feel good trying to help other people. And I have been lucky enough not to have to need that. So I step aside so someone that needs it can have it. And everything's good.
Oh, yeah. No, that's, it is true. I mean, there are those that, like you said, this is their only dental care or the only time they go to the dentist the entire year. Where others, if we have dental insurance, dental coverage, then we're more fortunate in that way to where we don't maybe have to take advantage of this or use this. And that's where, do you see on that day, Sarah, a lot of veterans that is the only time they're coming in, or?
We do see that, and we see some veterans who don't realize that there is dental insurance that they can purchase.
Oh.
So we're able to help in that way as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just spreading the word about different resources. And we do know about all the different community clinics around the state as well. So we are able, when they come in, they can only see us, you know, at this time in the year. There's a great one up in Flagstaff, if they can get up there, so we have that number. And we just share all the resources with them as well.
Wow, I wonder if that's something, talking to, if like Veterans Helping Veterans, or if there was somebody or a group that could provide transport. You know, if there
Oh,
was
so
a
interesting.
clinic up there or a dental office that provided dental services, if like once a month or, you know, every so often, there could be, you know, people taken up there, you know, so they don't
That's
have
a
to
great
wait,
idea.
you know, for this time of the year,
Yeah.
if there's a need,
Yes.
you know, for other work to be done. And it seems like, yeah, with teeth, it's easy for them just for their teeth to kind of
1 minute they're fine and
deteriorate.
1 minute they're not.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah.
It could happen.
Yeah, where maybe, you know, you're not experiencing cavities, you don't have tooth pain, and everything's good, and then all of a sudden, it starts kind of going downhill. So that's great. So also, that's good to know, information. So there's also
Well,
information.
so we'll be on again in October, right?
Yeah,
So maybe
yeah.
we can dive a little deeper into that part,
Mhm.
that aspect.
Yeah, different information and services that are provided to veterans outside the community as well. I know Veterans Helping Veterans, they transport veterans down to the VA to get them signed up, you know, and into the VA program. They provide transportation for veterans, you know, for
Wednesday.
on Wednesday is when they go down
Okay.
there. And there's just so many services that, other services they provide veterans, so that's something to,
Well, and so Bud, maybe we can get, because it sounds like you have contact info for that. Maybe we'll track it down. Sounds like
he's the
Chris does.
connector, he's the
Right.
connector, of course he does,
You're
Bud has
extra
numbers, he has phone numbers. He knows people.
But we can definitely be giving that out, you know, to everybody who comes in and giving that to the other dental offices as well.
Yeah, no, and that's what we found, you know, we also talked about on Tuesday with Chuck, the Veterans Coffee Time. And that's another great, you know, resource, group, just a time where veterans can come together, have some coffee and donuts. It's every Tuesday from 8 to 9 in the morning at Mount Cross Lutheran Church right there on Highway 260 in the log cabin. So again, there's information there on different programs that assist veterans, that help veterans. Members of the Honor Guard are always there. The Marine Corps League, the VFW, Tonga Basin VFW, Rick is always there. So it's just a great group. you know, if you're a veteran, we really encourage you to
Yeah,
come out.
last Tuesday, there was 100 people there.
Wow.
100 veterans, yeah, 100
Wow.
people.
100 veterans.
Yeah, veterans with guests, if you want to bring your spouse, you can bring your
Oh,
spouse.
nice.
And then there's guest speakers. In fact, this Tuesday, someone from the VA.
Yes, this
representative.
coming Tuesday, the VA is bringing a few people up to answer questions and to whatever help they can give out for people that have questions for the VA.
Mhm.
We're inviting them to come in and ask them.
That's awesome.
Because I believe this is the only area
Mhm.
that we have them come up to a meeting like this, that they can answer the questions. I'm sure there's places done around Phoenix
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
but in the outlying areas, we have invited them and everything, and they like coming to Payson. So,
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
you know, thankfully they do, and they come up and try to answer all the questions that the veterans come up with, and there is quite a few.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, that's great. Again, the Payson Dental event, November, this year, November 6th through the 16th for Mountain Family Dentistry. And their number's 928-363-4149. And again, if you're a veteran, all you need is your VA ID, or if you have your driver's license that says veteran on it, you can sign up, and you need to make an appointment. So again, Mountain Family Dentistry, you can make appointments November 6th through the 16th. Then there's Center Point Dental, that is accepting appointments November 8th, and their number is 928-472-2500. November 9th is Anderson Dental Group, and their phone number is 928-474-4581. Then Alpine Family Dentistry is also November 9th. Their phone number is 928-474-3216. And Payson Premier Dental is accepting appointments on November 10th, and their phone number is 928-472-8400. And also, you mentioned, Sarah, that year-round Payson Premier Dental and what is the other?
Mountain Family.
Mountain Family Dentistry always offer military discounts, veterans
Yes.
discounts.
Yep.
And there's different programs too, insurance programs
Mhm.
for veterans. So if you don't have dental insurance and you weren't aware maybe of any insurance plans or what their costs are, you can find that out from either Payson Premier Dental or Mountain Family Dentistry. So exciting, and get signed up as soon as possible, because once the flyers hit the street, it's boy, it's people are really signing up quick, aren't they? But
Yes, it's more or less like Katie barred the door. They're just waiting for the flyer, and then they try to get into one of the dentists. And I'm sure that if one is full, they can tell you to call a
Oh, yes,
different
yeah.
dentist or whatever. So
Yep.
you can get into one of them possibly during this time.
Absolutely.
And that's what you'll find. I think that's how it works right there. If you call one dental office, say Payson Premier Dental, and you guys have already filled all your spots,
Oh, yeah.
and you're communicating with the other offices to know, Center Point Dental still has openings, or
Yeah, we try to check
Okay.
in with each office, you know, and see how it's going, but yeah, we'll definitely have all the numbers on hand and, yeah, help out however we can.
Hey, that is great. Again, the 11th year that the different dental offices in Payson are putting on this Veterans Dental Day event. So just another way that our community and businesses in our community support our veterans. And just real quick, Bud, I know you shared in the past just your experience when you talk to businesses and people in the community over the years with all the different events you've been involved with, how supportive this community is.
I was co-chair on bringing the Wall That Heals here to Payson, and I have yet, it took us 3 years to get that done, and I have yet, even since then, I have yet to hear the word no from anyone. Everybody is very veteran oriented, and I love it up here. I wouldn't move anywhere else just because of the thoughtfulness of everybody in this area towards the vets. And it's very nice. It's, that's why I do what I do, I guess.
There you go. I know it definitely makes it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier when you're in a community. And I know I've talked to a lot of people that have moved into Payson, and they said they've never seen a community that is as supportive of its veterans as Payson and the Rim Country. So it's great. It's a blessing to live here.
Yes, and we are the flag capital of Arizona.
That's right.
Yep, and hopefully.
And down at Western Village is the largest flag in the Rim Country. It is 20 by 30. So
yeah.
It's a big flag.
And hopefully here in the not too distant future, we'll the signs need to get. We have a sign, welcome to Payson on the south end of town, but working on one for the north end of town, and eventually coming in from the east on 260. But also on those signs, it will acknowledge that and say flag capital of Arizona. Welcome to Payson, flag capital of Arizona, because
Yes,
we need to let people know that.
And all we need is a spot so we can put that flagpole out there.
Yep.
And if they say dig right there, we could go ahead and do that at any time.
Yeah.
Because I already have the flag.
Yep.
We already have the flagpole, and we're ready to go.
There we go. Getting it, yeah. We're gonna get it done. So, well, thank you so much for coming on. And
Thanks for having us.
October 10th, we'll do another program, talk more about the Veterans Dental Day event here in Payson. But again, the information will be out there. We'll put it out on our Facebook page, our website. You'll see flyers around town. You'll see Bud with flyers going around town. So you want to get signed up if you're a veteran as soon as possible. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening and watching today. And a big thank you to Desert Financial Credit Union for sponsoring our Community Spotlight program. Time to get back to the music with some Cat Stevens, Traffic, John Fogerty, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service. All right. See you